guys, welcome to week 6 of fiction. This is the second to last week of assignments, so get excited and be sure that you are on top of things. So as you watch this, if it's before July 12th, you will still be finishing up your literary analysis assignment, and be sure to turn that in by this Friday on the link that I've provided, and it has followed us into week 6. Also this week, you have some reading assignments. There are 4 stories in the forum, so look at those. Those are your readings for this week. And something different that we'll do for the next couple of weeks of the semester is that you are going to pose the discussion questions in the discussion forum. So you can post an original question, or you can be inspired by discussion questions that you might find online. If so, give credit to the person or website where you find the discussion question. But by Sunday night, you'll be posing a question. By next Wednesday at noon, you'll need to have responded to at least one of your classmates' questions in each forum. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, you're going to pose an original question in each forum and then respond to a classmate in each forum this week. So you'll have at least 8 posts total, although I encourage you to have more and interact with one another. You will also have a reading assignment from The Art of the Short Story this week. Read the critical approaches to literature. I gave you the page numbers and the assignment link. And this will be very important for your final essay assignment, which is your final exam in the course, and also your final quiz, which it's a final quiz. I want you to look at your final essay as being the final exam. For this final essay, which I will post on Monday, July 15th, and it will be due Wednesday, July 24th by noon, you will be required to post in a peer review forum for the final essay. So know that that's something that's coming up. The one for this essay was optional, and the one for the final essay will be required, though. We'll go through a writing process where you'll have a first draft, your classmates and I will weigh in on your essay, and then you'll improve it for the final draft. So be watching out for that starting next week. But otherwise, for this week, just be reading and responding and finishing up your literary analysis. We are really entering the home stretch here, so be sure that you are caught up with your journal and that you are caught up with your reading. I believe I said a few weeks ago, sometimes I don't formally assign you every single story that has been on the text list, but that doesn't mean that you can't read and use those stories for writing assignments. So this week we skipped A Good Man Is Hard to Find, I think. Some of you might have read that before, but that doesn't mean that you can't write about it and you can't look at that for a final essay assignment. So they aren't off limits. And also next week you'll have a final reading assignment, then I'll also include links to some other short stories that are among my favorites that you can look at as well. So kind of short and sweet this week. Continue reading, mark up your text, think critically, get involved in the discussion forum. For your responses, not the questions that you pose, but for the responses, be sure to be quoting the text, integrating it into your response. Remember, quotes can't stand on their own. That's called a dropped quote. A quote needs to be integrated into your own sentence somehow. And keep working on in-text citation as well. So keep going, keep practicing, and we are just almost there. By next Monday, everything will be posted that you'll need for the rest of the semester. So I will see you in the discussion forums.